singing high up there. Breathe in the backwoods and let it go. I ain't never been to church going tight. Can't quote much past 3:16, even though it's a Friday night. Church found me sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen. Killing time, living life with some down-home friends. When the world's gone crazy, man, it all makes sense. Sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen. Amen. Tell 'em, boys. Yeah, baby. Got a thanking for a little piece of dirt, little piece of mind from a cold one. Got a country angel I don't deserve, the kind that you never let go of. I don't know what heaven looks like. No, I don't think anybody does. If it's like down here, up there tonight, then there's folks like us sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen. Killing time, living life with some down-home friends. When the world's gone crazy, man, it all makes sense. Sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen. Amen. Talking God, I don't know what heaven looks like and who the hell does. If it's like down here, up there tonight, there's folks like us sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen. Killing time, living life with some down-home friends. Sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen. Killing time, living life with some down-home friends. When the world's gone crazy, man, it all makes sense. Sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen. Talking God, amen. Sitting here, drinking beer, talking God, amen.
All right, so welcome to the church basement, where we play songs that I've played at church, and then I try and give you a brief synopsis of how I approach playing them. This one, you might be surprised to hear that we played at church, but it's Drinkin Beer, Talkin God Amen, as performed by Florida Georgia Line. And really, this song is pretty repetitive, but there are a couple little things you're going to have to watch out for. So, basically, there's a verse part, and there's a chorus part. The chord patterns are kind of the same all the way through. It's A, E, D, and then F sharp, minor 7, E, D. But there's some rhythmical differences between the verse and the chorus. So let's just look at the verse for a second. So the verse is A, E, D, F sharp, E, D, just like I said, but it's kind of, it's like the first note is kind of long, and then there's like some interesting rhythmic things. So it's like, now I don't know if you caught that, but it's kind of like it's a pulled note, so it's like it's just the last half of the beat kind of thing. So it's it just has that kind of push feeling. It's like a reverse push where it's pushing towards the next note, and it does that all the way through the verse. So the verse is like. And then, so that's really all you need to know about the verse and the pre-chorus, because basically the same rhythm all the way through. In the chorus, it just becomes a little bit more rhythmic, and you're going to fill it out a little bit more. And the best way to fill it out is just when you hit those E's, just play them 3 times. And then when you hit the D, I'm doing a little fill to just kind of blend between the 2 spots. So it's sort of like this. just kind of like that. And what that fill is, and I'm playing it basically the same each time, is just D, E, D. And when I'm doing it to go to the A, I'm sort of sliding down to the B. But it just goes like almost a passing note right before the A. So just kind of slide down and then open up the A. Other than the verse and the chorus, that's pretty much the whole song. So it's like intro, where you play that AED pattern once. You play the verse, the first verse and the first pre-chorus. And then the chorus, you play like we just talked about. The second verse is a little bit more sparse than the first one. So it's just like, it's not that you're not like, you're playing exactly the same thing. You're just kind of doing it on lower dynamics, and you're kind of cutting the notes a little bit early. So it's kind of like, so it's just kind of like they're kind of shorter, and it's just to kind of make it more sparse. And then in the pre-chorus 2, you come back in again. Chorus 2 is exactly the same as the first one, basically. And then the bridge, you are completely out. You just let the guitars take over that. And then they do that actually for the first bit of the third chorus as well. So it becomes, it starts with Sitting Here, Drinking Beer, Talkin God Amen, Killing Time, Living Life with some down-home friends. And there's a long sort of pause, and then when it comes back in with Sittin Here, you're back in again, and you play basically till the singing stops, and then the last time through that whole AED, FED pattern is just the guitar again. So that's really the whole song. It's not that tricky. It's not that difficult. But it is, it's a fun song to play. It was one that we did at church. If you'd like to see the live version, you can click up here and you can watch it. I'll have a link to that in YouTube there, and you can go watch it live and see whether or not we did a good job. I will point out we did a couple of other songs that were fantastic this week as well, but I couldn't do them for a cover because the version that we played was in a different key, and it sounds funny when you're listening to the vocals like the Chipmunks. But hopefully next time we'll get some other ones that are in their original key, and that'll be fun for us to play. So that's really it. Take care and have a great night.